Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Tov to be in the Bait on this beautiful Shabbat day.
Muy bueno estar en la casa en este día bello de Shabbat.
Even though it looks like it could be rainy. What is it?
The camera.
What about it?
It's looking that way.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There you go.
You don't want to put it on the table?
Why not? There we go. Baruch Hashem Yahuwah.
Baruch Hashem.
I was saying, even though it looks like rain, it's still a beautiful day
Todavía es un día bello.
because we are here to celebrate it.
Porque estamos aquí para celebrar el Shabbat.
So how was everyone's week?
¿Cómo pasaron la semana todos? It was eventful.
Eventful week, I can imagine.
Eventful.
Yes. I
Fue
know
lleno de eventos para mí.
a number of our members aren't here today.
Varios miembros no están aquí hoy.
Let's see. Jazz had
Amos.
her baby this week. Amos.
Yasmin tuvo su bebé esta semana.
Finally.
Well overdue.
Se pasó de su tiempo.
Amos took his own sweet time in getting here.
Amos, tranquilito, llegando aquí.
He was waiting on Grandma. Grandma told him to wait on her.
Well, there you go.
Missed his birth by 7 hours.
Well,
No more.
Oh, you missed it?
Yes.
I thought he was here.
she came back the same day.
Same day, but at night.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me
So-
perdí el parto, pero bueno. They're healthy.
He couldn't help it no more. He had to go. He was waiting for Grandma, and he said, you know what, Grandma, I can't wait no more.
He was a little upset,
Estaba un poquito disgustado.
but once Grandma showed up, he was fine.
Pero cuando le apareció la abuela ya se compuso el bebé.
So our best wishes for Jazz and Amos and Luis.
Le deseamos mucho bien a Yasmín, a Luis, a Amos.
God's blessings.
Jazz blessing upon
Las
that
bendiciones
house.
de Yahuwah en esa casa.
And we're missing Ahron and
No está Aarón, no está Abby.
Avi as they're with their dads.
Están con sus papás.
So I'm just seeing Boaz pulling up
Boaz está llegando.
at his usual time.
Late, en su tiempo usual, que es tarde.
But we were a little late in getting
Pero
started
nosotros
too.
también estuvimos un poco tardes en empezar.
We had some technical difficulties with the
Dificultad con la computadora.
with the computer, but we got through it. We're here.
Aquí estamos.
You're with us.
Están con nosotros.
We're happy.
Estamos contentos.
You're happy.
Ustedes están
Everyone's
contentos.
happy.
Todo el mundo
Amen.
está contento.
Yahuwah is going to join us,
Yahuwah
Yes,
se
he
va a
is.
unir a
Yes, he
nosotros.
and we're thankful. We're grateful.
Amen.
Amen.
Y damos
Amen.
gracias. Estamos agradecidos.
Baruch Hashem Yahuwah.
Baruch
Baruch
Hashem
Hashem.
Yahuwah.
You know, we have to be positive in life.
Tenemos que ser positivos. En la
Despite
vida.
all the things we see happening,
Aparte de todo lo que vemos ocurriendo,
there's one thing that I know.
hay algo que yo sí sé.
Yahuwah's will be done.
Que
Amen.
la voluntad de Yahuwah se va a hacer.
Praise God.
Yahuwah's will be done. And in that, Daim.
Y en eso, Daeno. What does Daeno mean again?
it is enough.
Es suficiente. Dayenu significa es suficiente.
Dain.
Dayen.
If we're in Yahuwah's will,
Si estamos
Dayenu.
en la voluntad de Yahuwah, dayen.
If trouble befalls us
Si nos caen problemas
and we're in Yahuwah's will,
y estamos en la voluntad
Dayenu.
de Yahuwah, dayen.
Baruch Hashem Yahuwah.
Baruch Hashem Yahuwah.
We are in the book of Yovelim,
Estamos en el libro de Yovelim,
uh,
Jubileo,
continuing with
siguiendo
24.
our reading of the book of Yovelim
nuestra lectura en el libro de Jubileo
to understand the things that
para entender las cosas
may not have been given to us in, or rather expounded on from the Torah.
que expanden la Torah, lo que la Torah dice. What page are we on?
We're in 2041 of the 7th edition,
2041.
chapter 9.
Capítulo 9.
Last week we were reading about how the earth was divided up between
La semana
the
pasada
sons
leímos
of Noah,
cómo la tierra fue dividida entre los hijos de Noah.
how the northern section
La sección del norte
was given to Japheth, the southern section was given to Ham, and the middle
la
section
del sur a
to
Yafet.
Shem,
Shem was which section?
the middle section.
La sección del centro a Shem.
Now, the interesting thing, right,
Lo
is
interesante es
I was watching something. This a Chinese medical technologist company.
estaba viendo una compañía
And the
tecnológica
owner of the
en la
company,
China y el dueño de la compañía
they embarked on this mission
se embarcaron en una misión
to explore the human genome
de explorar el ADN del humano
because it was their intent
porque era la intención de ellos
to find
encontrar
their Asian root.
su raíz asiática.
Where did their Asian root come from? And they were looking
¿De
for.
dónde vino su raíz asiática?
They were looking for a root of Asian origin.
Y estaban buscando una raíz de raíz asiática.
So, you know, they've already mapped the entire human genome.
Saben que ya han hecho un mapa del ADN completo.
And it was their intent to find
Era la intención de ellos encontrar
their Asian root
su raíz asiática
within that genome.
entre ese genoma. ¿Genoma?
I have no idea.
Entre ese genoma.
And what they discovered
Hey,
Y lo que descubrieron
sí.
was the Asian genome, the
es que la
Asian root,
genoma asiática,
as all other roots,
como todas las otras raíces,
come from where, Boaz?
¿vienen de dónde?
Adam and Eve.
Adán y Eva,
Abraham.
the Middle East.
It comes out of Africa, out of black people.
Oh, de
Every root.
los negros,
Adama.
Adama.
de la Adama, de la tierra, from the earth,
And they were,
Right?
Yes.
earth.
Adama.
Ajá.
So, and they were so shocked.
Y estaban tan asombrados
They ran the test
que hicieron
multiple times because they wanted to find
que hicieron la evaluación varias veces
a
para
distinct Asian root.
encontrar una raíz distinta asiática.
But every time
Pero cada vez
it pointed back to the
señalaba
black root.
otra vez a la
Of Africa.
raíz negra de África. Wow.
And eventually they said,
Eventualmente dijeron,
we have to accept what is.
tenemos que aceptar lo que es.
They can't change that.
No lo pueden cambiar.
Now they're content
Ahora están contentos
in that discovery.
en ese descubrimiento.
And that surprised me
Y eso me sorprendió,
because some people are not content with that discovery.
porque algunas personas no están contentos con ese descubrimiento.
They will deny that discovery,
Van a negar ese descubrimiento,
hating themselves.
odiándose ellos mismos.
Well, not hating themselves,
No odiándose ellos mismos,
but hating the fact
odiando el hecho
that their root could actually come from Africa,
de que su raíz
From
actualmente puede
people
venir
of color.
desde África, de las personas de
How
color.
is that possible?
¿Cómo es eso posible?
Now it's going to be possibly self-hatred.
Ahora quizás va a ser un odio propio,
And that in itself
y eso mismo
destroys the human body.
destruye el cuerpo humano. Ujú.
That will destroy you quicker than anything else.
Eso te va a destruir más rápido que cualquier otra cosa.
So
Ujú.
there's a better way
Hay una mejor
for
forma
us to explore
para nosotros explorar
the truth of who we are
la
as
verdad
human
de
beings.
quién somos como humanos.
And it is not a question of who is a greater people,
Y no es la pregunta de quién es el pueblo más grande o mejor,
but has this Asian
como
tech company discovered,
como esta compañía asiática descubrió,
there is only one race.
solo hay una raza,
It's the human race.
la raza humana,
There's only one,
solo una,
the human race. There aren't different races.
la raza humana. No hay razas distintas.
We may have different features,
Quizás tengamos
The characteristics.
características distintas,
but it's one race.
pero es solo una raza.
And those who are trying to propose
Y los que están tratando de
that
proponer
they're different
que hay
races
razas distintas,
only hate themselves,
solo se odian a ellos mismos.
because we all come from the same one
Porque
race.
todos venimos de la misma raza. And it's like, how boring would it be if we all look the same?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. How many different colors of green did Yahuwah make?
Oh, so much. So much.
How many different kinds of flowers? And he's going to make the people look exactly the same.
That's boring.
Yo dije que qué tan aburrido sería si todos nos miramos lo mismo, iguales. Miren a la naturaleza, todos los colores de verde, las flores, los animales, son todos distintos, no lucen iguales.
You know, it's in humility that I say we need to raise our IQ.
Es en humildad que yo digo que debemos de subir nuestro, how do you say IQ in Spanish? Nuestra inteligencia,
Intelligence.
Intellect,
Yeah.
no?
Inteligencia.
coeficiente intelectual.
Intellectual.
We need to raise our intelligence,
Tenemos que elevar nuestra inteligencia
because we need to develop critical thinking skills.
tenemos que desarrollar
Yes.
manera de de pensar críticamente.
Without these skills,
Y sin estos desarrollos,
Habilidades, skills.
fact
desarrollos
Is
de
irrelevant.
habilidades.
and truth is whatever you want to believe.
Right.
Y la verdad es lo que tú quieras creer.
So that's like your truth.
Can you clean the lenses of the camera?
The lens of the camera.
Just as they look not so good.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, we really need to develop these skill sets.
Necesitamos que desarrollar estas habilidades.
Yahuwah didn't place us here to be stagnant
Yahuwah no nos
in our
puso aquí
development.
Amén.
para estar estancados en nuestras habilidades, en
Bueno.
nuestro desarrollo.
When he gave Adam the role to name
Cuando le dio el rol a Adán de nombrar todos los animales,
all the animals. Hang on a second, let me see if I can get to this. When he gave Adam instructions
cuando le dio a Adán instrucciones
to name all the animals,
que nombrara a todos los animales,
that took great intelligence to do something like that.
eso tomó gran inteligencia hacer algo así,
It couldn't be
hacer
that
tal cosa.
Adam just thought up something and whatever he said,
No pudo ser que Adán solo pensó algo
whatever
rápido,
came to his
y
mind,
lo que
rather,
le vino a la mente él lo dijo,
he applied that name.
y entonces aplicó ese nombre.
That's what people with no critical skills do.
Eso es lo que hacen personas sin habilidades críticas hacen.
It's why we named our children.
Y es por eso que nombramos a nuestros hijos.
And in this generation, we gave them names with no meaning.
En esta generación le damos nombres que no tienen ningún significado.
You know, I remember someone giving a name to their child.
Me acuerdo a alguien que le dio el nombre a su hijo, a su criatura,
Or questioning what
Oh, what the? I was thinking something was missing.
what is his name?
There you go. You got it.
Usnavi.
U.S. Navy.
You remember that?
Yeah,
el nombre Usnavi.
U.S. Navy. That's where it comes from. That's a Cuban Navy.
Yeah, but we have to apply critical thinking skills to
Tenemos que tener habilidades críticas para
you know, our daily lives.
tenerlas en nuestro día a día.
Otherwise, we'll believe everything that people, you know.
De otra manera vamos a creer todo.
Or let me say, not everything, but we'll believe only the things that we want to believe.
Yes.
Entonces creemos solo lo que queremos creer.
And critical thinking allows us to develop a skill set
Y
to
pensar
reason
críticamente nos da las habilidades de tener razonamiento.
what is fact versus what is fiction,
Qué es hecho y qué es ficción.
and allows us to accept
Y nos permite aceptar
even what we disagree with.
hasta lo que
If it is
no
fact.
estamos de acuerdo, si es un hecho.
That's the purpose of critical thinking
Ese es el
skills.
propósito de
Rightly dividing the word.
Rightly dividing the word.
dividiendo la palabra correctamente también.
Baruch Hashem Yahuwah.
Baruch Hashem Yahuwah.
So,
Ismail. That's another name. You said Usnavi? Usmail. U.S. male.
Usmail. Ouch.
That's how it's spelled.
Yeah, U.S. Mail Uznavi is U.S. Navy, and Usmail is U.S. Mail.
And
People
that's
give-
how they spell it
That's how they spell it.
They give the name.
to a child.
Yeah.
I would have changed on the spelling.
I knew a kid named Johammed. He's Cuban, and he changed his name. He changed his name.
Johammed.
Johammed. So people would think it's Mohammed, and he didn't like it.
Oh,
What does it mean?
Well, no, his mom just named him Johammed. I have no idea.
Oh, Johammed.
Yeah, she named him Johammed, and then he changed it. I forgot what he changed it to. I haven't seen him in years, so. But
now we all might have different challenges in raising our IQ. You know,
Quizás
being able to
Todos tengamos
or having the resources to do it.
para elevar nuestro IQ,
Or our intelligence level.
nuestra inteligencia, nuestro coeficiente intelectual.
But for the most part, I think it's self-inflicted
Por la mayor parte, yo creo que es algo que nosotros mismos
to repress our intelligence.
nos dañamos en
Yes.
reprimir nuestra propia inteligencia.
That's a self-inflicted thing because
Eso es una herida hecha por nosotros mismos.
education is not just limited to a school.
La educación no es limitada solo a un colegio.
Education is in everything.
La educación está en todo.
What school did Adam go to?
¿A cuál
Nature.
colegio fue Adán?
School of Nature.
he was a computer man.
He observed.
Él
Mhm.
Observed everything Yahuwah placed before him.
observó todo lo que Jehová puso delante de él.
So let us strive for
Entonces vamos a luchar o a anhelar
a higher level of thought.
tener un
Amén.
nivel más alto de pensamiento. Amén.
So we're going to be continuing
Vamos a continuar.
in chapter 9 of
Capítulo
Yovelim, page
9 de
2041.
Jubileos, página 2041 en la edición séptima.
And Ham divided land among his sons. And the first portion came forth for Cush towards the east and to the west of him from Mitzrayim, or Mizraim, and to the west of him for Put,
2041.
and to the west of him on the sea up for Canaan. And Shem also divided among his sons, and the first portion came forth for Ham and his sons. To the east of the river Tigris, till it approaches the east, the whole land of India, and on the Yam Suf on its coast, and the Maim of Dedan, and all the mountains of Mebri and Elah, and all the land of Suzan, and all that is on the side of Farnak, to the Yam Suf and the river Tina. And these, you see these ancient names. These are the names Yahuwah knows.
Usted ve estos nombres ancianos, son los nombres que Jehová conoce.
We might have
Nosotros
given
quizás
new names to these places,
dimos nombres nuevos a estos lugares.
created new lines, new borders,
Creamos nuevas barreras,
but it doesn't change what Yahuwah has done.
pero no cambia lo que Jehová ha hecho.
And we need to know these things,
Necesitamos saber estas cosas.
right? So, if we really wanted to raise our intelligence,
Si queremos elevar nuestra inteligencia,
we try to reconstruct what Yahuwah has shown us here
tratamos de reconstruir lo que
in
Jehová
terms of that map,
nos ha mostrado de acuerdo al mapa este,
because it has a lot to teach us about how peoples came to be.
porque nos enseña mucho de cómo fue que los pueblos o las personas se desarrollaron,
How the nations came to be,
cómo las naciones se formaron,
and not just by the imagination of men's
Y no
minds,
solo a través de la imaginación de las mentes de las personas,
trying to tell us
tratando de decirnos
their impression of how it came to be.
su propia impresión de cómo ocurrió. Ujú.
And for Ashur came forth the second portion, all the land of Ashur and Nineveh and Shinar and to the border of India, and it ascends to and skirts the river. And for Arphaxad came forth the third portion, all the land of the region of the Chaldees to the east of the Euphrates, bordering on the Yam Suf, and all the Maim of the desert, close to the tongue of the sea, which looks towards Mitzrayim, all the land of Lebanon, and Sanir, and Amana, to the border of the Euphrates. And for Aram, there came forth the fourth portion, all the land of Mesopotamia, between the Tigris and the Euphrates, to the north of the Chaldees, to the border of the mountains of Ashur and the land of Arara. And there came forth for Lud the fifth portion, the mountains of Ashur, and all pertaining to them, till it reaches the great sea, and until it reaches the east of Ashur, his brother. And Japheth also divided the land of his inheritance among his sons. And the first portion came forth for Gomer to the east from the north side of the river Tina. And in the north there came forth for Magog all the inner portions of the north until it reaches the sea of Meat. And for Madai came forth as his portion, that he should possess from the west of his two brothers to the islands and to the coasts of the islands. And for Yavan came forth the fourth portion, every island, and the islands which are toward the border of Lud. And for Tuval there came forth the fifth portion in the midst of the tongue which approaches towards the border of the portion of Lud to the second tongue, to the region beyond the second tongue, unto the third tongue.
What's a tongue?
It's a portion of sea that comes into the land. Looks like a tongue.
Mm.
We have a
Okay.
map. Oh, do we have
Something
a map?
like the Gulf.
Like the Red Sea that comes in. It's a tongue.
I'm just thinking, it would be interesting if we had a map that could accompany this.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's our homework, right?
Yeah.
To get a map and overlay these on it so we can see.
So the Gulf of Mexico would be like a tongue.
That might be like a tongue, yes.
Mm. 12.
And for Meshach, or Meshach, came forth the sixth portion, all the region beyond the third tongue, till it approaches the east of Gadir. And for Tiras there came forth the seventh portion, four great islands in the midst of the sea, which reach to the portion of Ham. And the islands of Kamaturi came out by lot for the sons of Arphaxad and his inheritance. And thus the sons of Noach divided unto their sons in the presence of Noach their Abba, and he bound them all by an oath, placing a curse on everyone that sought to seize the portion which had not fallen to him by his lot.
A lot of people want the curse, huh?
That's right. And they all said, Amen ve'amen for themselves and their sons leolam vayed throughout their generations, till the day of judgment, on which Yahuwah Eloha shall judge them with a sword and with fire for all the unclean wickedness of their errors, wherewith they have filled the earth with transgression and uncleanness and fornication and sin. There it is.
Mm.
There it is. We can't escape from
No nos podemos escapar
the transgressions of even the fathers.
las transgresiones.
Their transgressions are our transgressions. We're doing the same things that they did back then, we're doing today.
Las transgresiones que ellos hicieron en ese entonces las estamos haciendo nosotros el día de hoy.
You know, it was like last night we were talking on the Zoom
Anoche estábamos hablando por Zoom
that you look at how Yahusha taught us to pray.
que miramos como Yahusha nos enseñó a
And
orar.
we were looking at that in
Estábamos mirando eso. ¿Es en el Matthew?
Matthew chapter 6.
Mateo 6. En Mateo 6.
Anything? Yeah, let's turn there real quick. Yeah, it is Matthew chapter 6.
Mateo 6.
It says in verse 9, after this manner, therefore, make tefillah.
Hagan oración.
Our Abba, who is in the Shamayim.
Nuestro Padre en el cielo.
Kadosh Shamecha. Your malchut come. Your ratzon be done in the earth as it is in the Shamayim. And as Shaliach was saying, how do you reconcile that in the face of
Y el Shaliach estaba diciendo, ¿cómo reconciliamos esto
the preterist belief
en lo que ahora creemos?
the kingdom has already come.
Que ya el reino llegó, ya
So
el
how
reino
are we
vino.
praying
¿Cómo es que estamos orando
for the kingdom to come?
para que venga el reino?
How is Yahusha telling us that
¿Cómo es que Yahusha
this
nos
is
está
how you shall
diciendo
pray?
que así deben de orar?
Your kingdom come
Que venga tu reino.
when the kingdom has already come.
Cuando ya el reino llegó. Ya el reino está aquí.
Well, the kingdom is already there.
El reino ya está aquí.
And what this is saying,
Y lo que está diciendo esto,
your malchut come. How did Yahusha teach us?
¿cómo es que Yahusha nos enseñó? It comes from within.
Exactly.
Que viene desde adentro.
The malchut Hashamayim
El reino del
comes
cielo
from within.
Viene desde aquí, desde tu corazón.
So it's already come to us, and now we must birth it.
Tenemos que dar a luz.
It is we who must birth this kingdom.
Nosotros mismos tenemos que darle a luz a este reino que está entre nosotros.
Because there are two kingdoms being birthed in the Olam.
Porque hay dos reinos que están naciendo en el mundo.
The kingdom of darkness and the kingdom of light.
El reino de la oscuridad y el reino de la luz.
Which kingdom are you birthing?
¿Cuál reino tú estás dándole a luz? There is a candle.
I gotta hear that song. Because I don't know it.
That's nice.
But yeah, it's up to us
Es nuestro deber
to birth this kingdom of Yahuwah.
de dar a luz a este
As
reino
He
de
has
Yahuwah.
placed it in our life.
Él lo puso en nuestro corazón.
And if we are true believers
Y
of
si
Him,
somos creyentes verdaderos de Él,
we can transform this Olam.
podemos transformar este mundo.
Despite
Aparte
those who would birth the kingdom of darkness.
de los que le van a dar a luz al reino de la oscuridad.
How do I know?
¿Cómo yo sé?
I'm gonna tell you.
Yo les voy a decir.
I'm gonna tell you. Because Yahusha taught us
Yahusha nos enseñó
about the kingdom of heaven.
sobre el reino del cielo.
In many of his teachings, he taught us about the
En
kingdom
muchas
of
de las enseñanzas
of
Él
heaven.
nos ha enseñado sobre el reino del cielo. The kingdom of heaven is like.
Like a man.
Like a person who loves her.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
He taught us in the parables.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a vineyard. You have to do servants.
Mm-hmm.
Moshe.
There's one I want to point out.
Uno que quiero señalar.
Why?
¿Por qué?
It teaches us something unexpected about the kingdom.
Nos enseña algo inesperado del reino.
It's Matthew chapter 13,
Mateo 13,
page 1523 in the 7th edition.
15:23.
It's chapter 13, verse 24.
Verso 24. Mm-hmm. Yep. The wheat and the tares.
And he says this. Another parable he put forth to them, saying, the kingdom of heaven, the Malchut Shamayim, is like a man who sowed tov zerah in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. And when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the avadim of the master came and said to him, Sir, did you not sow tov zerah in your field? From where then have the tares come from? He said to them, An enemy has done this. The avadim said to him, Will you then that we go and gather them up? But he said, No, lest while you gather up the tares, you root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of the harvest, I will say to the reapers, Gather together first the tares and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn.
Mm.
This is the kingdom of heaven.
Este es el reino de los cielos.
It is not that he said,
No es que él dijo,
well, let me put it this way.
déjame decirlo de esta manera.
What you heard
Lo que tú escuchaste
was the kingdom of heaven
es que el reino del cielo
is when he gathers them up together.
es cuando él los une juntos.
He gathers the tares and burns them,
Coge la cizaña y las quema.
and the wheat he gathers into the kingdom of heaven.
Y el trigo lo
Isn't that what
coge
you heard?
al reino del cielo. ¿Eso no es lo que tú escuchaste? Yes.
That's what I heard.
Es lo que yo escuché.
But that's not what it
Pero
says.
no es lo que dice.
He says the kingdom of heaven
El reino
is
del
like
cielo
this.
es así.
They're growing together in the kingdom of heaven.
Están juntos en el reino del cielo.
The wheat and the tares.
The wheat and the tares are growing
La
together in the
cizaña,
kingdom of heaven.
La cizaña y el trigo juntos en el reino del cielo.
And
Because of our sinful nature.
the enemy came
Y el enemigo vino.
and sowed tares among the wheat in the kingdom of heaven.
Cizaña entre el trigo en el reino del cielo.
Where is the kingdom of heaven?
Entonces, ¿dónde está el reino del cielo?
Right here.
Aquí.
It's right here.
Aquí.
It's with him.
It's right here. And he says, it's right here on earth. Did you know that?
¿Tú sabes eso?
Because what he says,
Lo que él dice,
which you missed,
que te perdiste,
is that in the kingdom of
es que en
heaven,
el reino del cielo
he will gather them together in bundles.
los va a unir juntos en montones.
He's going to burn the tares,
Va a quemar a la cizaña
and the wheat
y el trigo
he will gather into his barn.
lo va a unir a su
Gather them into my barn.
a su ¿qué?
Establo?
Establo, a su
Barn.
You know what the
Or
what the name, another name for his
graneros.
barn is?
¿Sabes qué es otro nombre para granero?
What?
It's bosom.
The New Jerusalem.
El Nuevo Jerusalén.
That's the other name for his barn, the
Ese es
New
el otro
Jerusalem,
nombre
the
para
place
su
that he has
granero.
prepared.
El Nuevo Jerusalén, el que él ha preparado.
That's the Malchut Tashamai.
Ese es el reino del cielo.
It's all of this.
Todo esto.
Whoever has told us, wait a minute, it's the kingdom is this when he gathers us into the barn,
El reino es cuando nos une en
did
el
not
granero.
understand the
No ha
parable.
entendido la parábola.
Baruch Hashem Yahweh. Take another one.
Cojamos otro.
Yes, sister.
Can this be a replica of when the spirit of pure time did sow division between the angels?
It is exactly like that.
Esto puede ser cuando a Satán dividió a los
He came,
ángeles.
he saw division in the Shamaim,
Hizo división en el cielo.
and guess where he's sowing division as well?
Y sabe
Now,
dónde
right.
también
Exactly.
está haciendo división aquí.
This is the Malchut Tashamai.
Este es
Oh,
el reino
this
del
is
cielo.
exactly. It's a replica of
I'm
what?
right.
Yes.
I'm Shaliach has been teaching these things with,
Sholiak ha estado enseñando estas cosas.
I forget the number he's up to, part 16 or something like that.
La parte número 16 quizás ya está.
Because these are difficult teachings to hear. It challenges
Son
us.
enseñanzas difíciles, nos retan.
It challenges what we believe, what we were taught,
Reta lo que creemos, lo que nos enseñaron.
ingrained understandings.
Un entendimiento que está ahí inculcado en nosotros.
But I tell you something that I've been learning
Pero yo les cuento algo que yo he estado aprendiendo.
in facing critical thinking on these teachings,
Enfrentándome con
or
pensamiento
using
crítico,
critical thinking on these
con
teachings,
estas enseñanzas.
exposed a lot more to me,
Me ha enseñado mucho más.
both in the earth,
En la tierra,
in natural things,
en cosas naturales,
and in heavenly
y
things.
en cosas celestiales.
Looking at the scriptures,
Mirando la escritura.
I understand, how ingrained teachings are difficult to overcome.
Yo entiendo qué tan difíciles son las enseñanzas
When you're relying only on
inculcadas, son tan difíciles
your own beliefs to manage
superar.
these new teachings.
Repeat that. Just the last part.
I understand how difficult teachings, how it's difficult to
Yo
understand
entiendo que es
new
tan
things
difícil es entender cosas nuevas.
when you're faced with only your past
Cuando te enfrentas con solo tu pasado.
as a reference to understanding new things.
Referencia para entender cosas nuevas.
It is why Yahuwah said, you can't put old wine
Que
into new
Jehová
wineskin,
dice, no puede poner vino nuevo
or new
vasijas-
wine into old
No,
wineskin.
vasijas viejas. No,
It can't handle it.
no lo
Good
soporta.
So how do we make ourselves new wineskins.
¿Cómo nos hacemos
Odres.
odres nuevos?
How do we do that?
¿Cómo lo hacemos?
You know how.
Tú sabes cómo.
The renewing of our mind.
The renewing of our
Amen.
minds by the Ruach HaKodesh.
El renovamiento de nuestras mentes por la
That
Ruach.
is the purpose of the Ruach HaKodesh.
Ese es el propósito de la Ruach HaKodesh.
It is the Ruach HaKodesh that will guide us into all new
Es
things,
la Ruach que nos va a guiar a todas cosas
transform
nuevas.
our thinking, our
Transformar
mentality,
a nuestro pensamiento, nuestra mentalidad,
so that we can accept new
para que
things.
podamos aceptar cosas nuevas.
Otherwise,
De otra manera,
we will use our past to judge the present
vamos a usar el pasado para juzgar el presente
and thereby restrict ourselves from what is possible
Y nos
in the
vamos
future.
a restringir en lo que es posible para nuestro futuro.
There's another one I wanted to look at.
Hay otro que quiero mirar.
It's Matityahu, chapter 20.
Mateo capítulo 20.
Just a few pages more.
20.
15:33.
I think
Oh, yeah, I read this one the other day.
You did?
Mhm.
It says,
Mhm.
for the Malchut Shamayim, are you getting this now? Yahusha is saying, the kingdom of heaven is like this.
Yahusha está diciendo, el reino de los cielos es así.
It's like a man
I'm lost. Hold on.
20.
15:33.
Oh, chapter 20.
15:33.
1533,
I thought you said chapter 15. Okay. 20.
page 1533.
Okay.
He doesn't look at the page.
Okay.
Well, you know, you got to give him a moment. You know, senior moments happen all the time.
It's 20 what?
Chapter 20,
15:33.
verse 1.
Oh, at the beginning. Okay, go ahead.
20.
Oh, wait, read it.
15:33.
Okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
You got your glasses on? You sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
For the Malchut Shamayim is like a man that is a farm owner who went out early in the morning to hire workers for his vineyard. The kingdom of heaven is not a place of rest.
El reino del cielo no es un lugar de descanso.
It is not the kumbaya moment.
No es el momento de kumbaya.
It's hard work.
Es trabajo difícil.
The kingdom of heaven
El reino del
is
cielo
hard work.
es trabajo difícil.
And this farm owner
Y este dueño de
hired workers,
granero tenía trabajadores.
not to sit around idle,
No para que estén ahí sentados cogiendo fresco,
but to labor.
sino que trabajaran.
And when he had agreed with the workers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. So the workers
Los
have
trabajadores
agreed
estaban de acuerdo con su
to their
pago.
wage.
Ujú.
And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace. This is in the kingdom of heaven.
Esto es en el reino del cielo.
There's some who are standing idle in the kingdom of heaven,
Algunos están inactivos en el reino del cielo.
not doing anything.
No están haciendo nada.
Wait a minute.
Espérese.
Didn't I just say the kingdom of heaven is hard work?
¿No acabo de decir que el reino del cielo es trabajo difícil?
But here's a contradiction. There are people standing idle,
Pero aquí hay una contradicción. Hay gente que está ahí
doing
inactiva.
nothing. You know what they say about idle hands?
¿Saben lo que dicen de manos
It's
inactivas?
the devil's playground.
Los ociosos. ¿Qué dice playground? O sea, el lugar de juego de Satanás.
Ujú.
And he said to them, you two go into the vineyard, and whatever is right, I will give you. So they didn't really agree on anything, but whatever is right.
Estos segundos no estaban no tuvieron acuerdo con su pago.
And they went their way.
Meaning they didn't go work?
No, they went to work,
Oh,
but
okay.
it was a question of whatever you see right to pay us,
Yeah.
pay us.
Mhm.
Again, he went out about the 6th and 9th hour and did likewise. So there are people standing idle in the kingdom of heaven up until the 9th hour.
Hay personas que están inactivas en el reino del cielo hasta la 9ª hora.
How could that be the kingdom of heaven?
¿Cómo puede ser eso el reino del cielo?
Because what you heard was
Porque lo
this.
que tú escuchaste es esto. Oh, shit. Don't burn it.
Then said to him, because no man has hired us, he said to them, you two go also into the vineyard, and whatever is right, that shall you receive. So what we heard was when the evening had come, the owner of the vineyard said to his manager, call the workers and give them their pay, beginning from the last to the first. And when those who came were hired around the 11th hour, they received every man a silver piece. But when the first came, they thought that they would receive more. That's what we heard. Everyone receiving their pay.
Todos recibiendo su pago.
And the first one was receiving only what they had agreed on.
El primero recibió de lo que él tuvo acuerdo.
And when they had received it, they murmured against the owner of the vineyard, saying, these last group has worked just 1 hour, and you have made them equal to us. You have borne the burden and the heat of the day. We have borne the burden and heat of the day. And he answered one of them and said, friend, I do you no wrong. Did you not agree with me for a silver piece? Take then what is yours and go your way. I will give to the last man as I also gave to you. Is it not permitted in Torah for me to do what I will with my own? Is your eye evil because I am Tov? So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many are called, but few choose. This is the kingdom of heaven.
Este es el reino del cielo.
All of it.
Todo. Sounds like earth.
It is exactly earth.
Suena como la tierra. Exactamente como la tierra.
It is exactly earth.
Exactamente aquí, la tierra. Mm-hmm. Why did he get more? I worked so hard.
I work a lot more hours.
I work more hours.
What is happening? What we don't understand.
Lo que no entendemos.
Listen, and I'll explain.
Yo les explico.
So when the evening had come, the owner of the vineyard said, when is the evening?
Going down to the sun.
It's the 6th hour.
Well,
Doesn't it start
they
in the
work
morning?
till the 11th hour, right? And the evening
So
is
that's
the going down of the sun.
Mm-hmm. El atardecer es cuando ya el sol empieza a caer. De las 12 en adelante.
The 12th, they say, is midday, but it's the going down of the sun. It's actually when there is no more day to work. When is there no more day to work for us?
¿Cuándo hay día ya para no trabajar para nosotros? When we die?
Yes.
Cuando nos morimos.
That's when we can no longer work.
Ya, eso es cuando ya no podemos trabajar más.
So this is talking about the evening when we come to Yahuwah.
Esto está hablando del atardecer cuando llegamos a Yahuwah.
And Yahusha is saying to them,
Yahushua les dice,
this is your reward, this is your reward,
esta
this
es
is
tu
your reward.
recompensa, esta es tu recompensa.
And those who were being rewarded in the Olam Haba,
Y los que
in the
recibían
New Yerushalayim, who thought they
recompensa,
should receive more in the New Yerushalayim,
los que piensan que
receive the same as everyone else in the
de
New
recibir
Yerushalayim.
premio recibieron el mismo premio que todos en el Nuevo Jerusalén.
So, what is the kingdom of heaven like?
Entonces, ¿cómo es el reino del cielo?
It's exactly like the earth.
Exactamente como la tierra.
And to enter into the New Yerushalayim, we had to have been working where? In his vineyard.
Tenemos que trabajar en su
En su viña.
viña para entrar el nuevo
In
Jerusalén.
his vineyard.
En su viña.
Do you think that there were people standing idle who never went to work?
¿Creen que hay personas que se quedaron inactivas y no fueron a trabajar?
Who chose not to go to work?
¿Que eligieron no trabajar? Yes.
Of course.
I thought this meant something else, though. I thought it meant like salvation. Like if you're saved all your life, you're the first one that went to work. Right? Like the example of the one that was there in the very beginning. And if you get saved in the last hour of your life, then that's the one that got there like almost last. But the reward is the same, it's salvation.
Well, it's
Yo le digo que lo ve de una forma distinta,
That's what I thought.
relacionado a la
It is
salvación.
true. It is true.
it's what you're thinking.
Es lo que estás pensando.
But this is in earth. It's the kingdom of heaven.
Esto es el reino del cielo.
It's how we birthed it.
Es como lo nacemos.
Working in the vineyard means how we were birthing the kingdom.
¿Cómo trabajamos
What
en el
we were
reino? Es
doing
como
that is
nació el
pleasing.
reino.
Yeah, how we were birthing the kingdom.
I've been reading
¿Cómo
up on
estábamos
the
dando
How
la
we were
luz al
causing
reino?
for the Tov wine
¿Cómo causamos que el buen
to be in the
vino
earth.
estuviera en la tierra?
Because the man is Yahusha who owns the vineyard.
Porque el hombre es Yahusha que es dueño de la viña.
Where is the vineyard?
¿Dónde está la viña?
It's the earth.
Es la tierra.
What does he own? This is his vineyard. The whole
Esta
earth is his vineyard.
La tierra de él es la viña entera. O la tierra es la viña entera.
So where's the Malchut
¿Dónde
Shamayim?
está el reino del cielo?
Here.
Aquí.
And I believe that some gonna start off first, and then another set. And
Many
just
started
because-
off before us.
Yeah, and just because you started off before me doesn't mean that your reward is gonna be more than mine, because mine can be at the last hour.
Ujú. Está diciendo
My
que
worker at the
si
last
ella
hour.
empezó primero, no quiere decir que el premio de ella va a ser más grande que
Or
el mío.
beliefs at the
Just
last
like
hour.
the
Si
guy
yo
on the
empecé a
cross.
otra hora.
Exactly.
Yes,
You know-
just like
Exactly like the God
on the cross. Yes.
Same thing. I've been reading up on the pederast view of this stuff, and I'm checking it out. I still haven't come to the exact, but I've been reading all through it, right?
Amen.
And that's it's like this view has been there a while. You know what I'm saying? It's just that Rab, he's like, he came into it, but he's looking at it from
A different perspective.
From the
Right.
Hebraic perspective.
Exactly. There you go. Okay, that's how he's looking at it.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So, and I still have not come to the conclusion
Of the matter.
Yeah, I ain't come to it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry. You'll get there. Just keep going.
Yeah, I'm reading up on it now.
What did Dory say? You know, the fish? Keep on moving, keep on moving.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Yeah. Just keep swimming, my brother.
Yeah,
Sigue
Just-
nadando, hermano. Sigue nadando.
Because Rab is like they call it theological liberalism.
Okay.
That's what he is. You know, he's not
Liberal.
the pederast.
Right.
Not
Theological
the
liberal.
They can apply whatever names it is. It doesn't change what the facts are.
Mhm.
But this is why I think that Rav Shaul in Philipsia,
Por eso es que yo pienso que el rabino Shaul en
He said
Filipenses
we should do nothing for vainglory.
dice que no debemos de hacer
Amén.
nada para vanagloria,
Count others as greater than ourselves.
contar otros
Okay.
mayores que
You know, we have that
nosotros.
mentality that was in Moshiach. Being
Sí,
who he
tenemos
was,
la
he emptied himself
mentalidad
out
del Mesías, que él siendo quien
and took on the
era,
form of a servant.
tomó la forma de un
He expects
siervo.
us to do the same thing. He paved the example for
Él
us to
espera que
follow.
nosotros hagamos lo mismo.
I
Amén.
mean, we can't think ourselves greater than what we are.
No podemos pensar que somos mayores de lo que somos.
We have to have that humility.
Tenemos que
Amén.
tener humildad.
Amén. Praise God.
I mean, I'm thinking, I pray I can wake up other people up, but it's only the Spirit that has to do that. I'm not the Spirit.
Right.
You know, I always ask, why me? Why me? Of all my family, why me?
Yo siempre me pregunto que por
Amén.
qué yo.
Who am I?
¿Quién soy yo? ¿Qué
Amen.
soy yo?
Well, we're going to end it here for today and
Did we even
resume.
finish?
Yeah, we finished chapter 9.
Oh, terminamos capítulo 9 de jubileos. Vamos a terminar aquí.
So we are in chapter 10.
So next week we'll pick it up in chapter 10, Yah willing.
La próxima semana seguimos en el capítulo 10, que sea la voluntad de Yahuwah.
And please join us. We're going to take our break,
Por
but
favor.
join us after
Únense de nuevo con nosotros
for our Torah service.
para el servicio de Torah.
Amen.
Amén.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.